Hi and welcome back to MRTV. I am so excited about this video because this is the first video that I'm doing here in the PSVR 2, and I'm doing it in order to tell you about my first impressions about the PSVR 2, about the visuals, about how tracking is, about everything that I see and feel here in the PSVR 2. And in order to do so, I chose Kayak Mirage because, well, it's a very, very beautiful game, as we all know already. And yeah, I simply thought this might be the game to tell you about PSVR 2. And well, it's tracking that you just saw there for a moment glitching out. Yeah, so, well, let me tell you what I see here. It's a super bright image, a super very, very nice image. And yes, I'm happy about it. I'm really happy to tell you that. So I didn't do much in the PSVR 2 so far, and this is truly my first experience here. So I did the setup, and then I looked into Horizon Call of the Mountain for like 1 minute just to see if everything's working, and yes, it is. And now I'm here. All right, so apart from this being very bright, like a super, super bright image, it's amazing. It's simply what they have promised us. So good. Yeah, other than that, the colors are amazing. It's simply what you expect from OLED, and I'm so glad to have OLED back in virtual reality. It is simply a difference in color vibrancy. It is a difference in black, in these dark areas. They are truly black. They are black. And I saw that in those scenes, in between scenes, when it's black. Yeah, it is truly, there's no light. And also here, the dark areas under that stone, it's simply dark. And the colors are shining. It is such a beautiful experience to sit in this kayak here right now. Yes, thank you, Sony. Thank you for that. Oh, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Let's talk about clarity. Let's talk about the resolution. Yes, it is great. Is it, though, the best that I've seen so far? And you know, I come from that hardcore PCVR Varjo Aero kind of background, and the Pimax crystal is also lying very close to me here. I can tell you this is a fantastic picture, but it's not the best picture that I've ever seen in VR. So, in terms of visual fidelity, this reminds me of the HP Reverb G2. And that is a great thing to say, because the HP Reverb G2 looks fantastic. But here, we're getting this kind of visual fidelity with an OLED panel, which is, yes, it's so good, which is so good. So we're getting this with an OLED panel, and we're also getting this, and now listen carefully, with a better edge-to-edge clarity. So right now, I have this beautiful picture that the HP Reverb G2 would give me, but I'm having it with better colors and with a bigger FOV, and I can look around with my eyes right now, and stuff is clear and does not degrade to the sides, which is so good. It is so good. It's such a fantastic experience. Oh yes. Oh yes, that's what I can tell you. And everything is perfectly smooth. You know? You don't have any kind of hiccups. Oh, look at this. Hello there. Evil human in VR on the way here. So it is just clear and clean, this beautiful picture. So they have done a great job, even with the Fresnel lenses, that for me, that the picture does not get worse when looking around with my eyes. So how about the sweet spot? Is that small? The answer is yes. Unfortunately, yes. So when I set up my experience, I actually really did have to find the sweet spot. And if I would move the eye box now, if I would somehow, for some reason, change how the headset is on my head, I would lose the sweet spot. But once you have set it up, like I have set it up right now, I am in the sweet spot right now, then it's great. And the headset helps you to find the sweet spot, right? Because you have this perfect IPD adjustment. IPD means interpupillary distance, so the distance between your eyes. And you can set the lenses to exactly match your actual IPD. And that works with eye tracking. So in the beginning of your experience, you're going through setup, and eye tracking will exactly tell you where your eyes are, and you see that on the screen, and you can set it up exactly. And then you would fix the headset, and voila, you're in the sweet spot, and things are super clear. Yes. So that's that. Small sweet spot, but you can find it easily, and you fix the headset, it stays on your head, and you have a great edge-to-edge clarity. And now that is beautiful. Like this here. The FOV is nice. The FOV absolutely is nice. Oh. So how good is it? Is it bigger than Quest 2? Absolutely. It's not even a comparison. It's not a fair comparison. Is it bigger than Quest Pro? Yes, also. And now that is important, with a better binocular overlap. This looks way better than Quest Pro. For Quest Pro, unfortunately, in order to get that bigger FOV that they have horizontally, they do not have a good binocular overlap. So somehow they did something, they put the lenses too far apart, or the displays. So the area that both eyes can see, that is so important for like 3D impression, that is way bigger here on the PSVR 2. That's why you have this kind of very smooth, beautiful 3D imagery that I enjoy right now. Absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Yeah, so in terms of FOV, I would say, around Pico 4 FOV, something like this. But horizontally, like vertically, it's nearly my human FOV that I can see. Nearly. And horizontally, it's also just wider. So it is an absolute beautiful FOV and absolutely great visual experience that I'm enjoying right now. Wow, I just want to lean back actually and enjoy that. And I can't believe that you can get this here for $550. This is cheap for beaming me into this kayak and for allowing me to do what I'm doing right now. Forget about my real world, my real life, which is not too bad. Yeah, but this is good. This is beautiful. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so incredible visuals. Wow. So if I had the choice to play Kayak Mirage in any headset, I would choose the PSVR 2. And why is that so? Like, yes, I could have even a better picture in terms of resolution in the Aero, for example. But I wouldn't get these colors. I would get good colors, but I wouldn't get these colors and these blacks. Then I wouldn't get this FOV. This FOV is just so much better. Yeah. And I even have not even, I could not even check the controls, right? The trigger, the adaptive trigger, and this kind of force feedback, I haven't even tried it yet because, well, it's not here in this game. So absolutely fantastic. So yes, I would choose the PSVR 2. It looks absolutely beautiful. Oh man. Oh man. Yes. So $550 is a friggin' steal. If you already own the PSVR, the PlayStation 5, and you want to get into the action in the best way possible, okay, here you go. Oh my goodness, I can't wait to play those titles that I haven't played yet, like Horizon and all this kind of stuff. It's going to be unbelievable in this headset. So, are there any downsides to this, to the optics here? So we already talked about the sweet spot. And how about God rays? So Fresnel lenses, they are plagued with God rays. So in high contrast scenes, you get to see those concentric rings, which are typical for Fresnel rings, and it's some kind of glare going on. And yes, you do have that here. Not in this kind of scene, not in a colorful scene. Wow. But in this high contrast scene, like for example, white text on black background. There you can see that very clearly. And yeah, that is not so nice. So when I first set up this headset, actually Sony unfortunately made the mistake to have like black background and white text on it. So perfect for this kind of God rays, and yeah, that simply doesn't look good. When you come from a pancake lens headset like the Pico 4 or the Quest Pro, you will think like, oh my goodness, did I make a mistake to pay $550 for this headset? Because it looks bad. Honestly, I can just tell you, it looks bad. So that is something that you have to live with the Fresnel lenses. So white text on black background, you will see God rays. So then I would say, okay, please get into a game, because then you won't see that. If this ever will become a PCVR headset and you're wondering, could I probably do my text returns in that headset? Like, I don't know, write something, or do heavy reading and writing? No, don't do it. They won't really work very well. Also, on that white text and the black background, I also saw chromatic aberrations quite strongly. So these kind of rainbow colors surrounding that white text. And yeah, so we have a Fresnel lens here, absolutely. Now, why did they choose the Fresnel lens? Well, in order to give you that beautiful brightness that I witness here right now. Is it a trade-off that is a good trade-off? In my opinion, yes. Because we do have this really good edge trace clarity, which I'm surprised about for a Fresnel lens. Right? And we have this amazing colors with a great clarity. So yes, I'm not going to read on this. I'm going to play Kayak Mirage. I'm going to play Horizon, Call of the Mountain. I'm going to play so many games. And I will actually stream that here on the channel. Probably I'm even going to make a second channel, MRTV Gaming. Because I don't want to like make all the people that are here for the hardware feel strange that I'm suddenly doing so much gaming. But do let me know, should I do another channel for this? Or should I simply post everything here? Depends on you guys. Let me know what you think. This is so good. This is so good. I will do so much more gaming now that I have this. Can't wait. Yeah, what else? What else? Any more downsides to the lenses, to the displays? Well, what I saw before, I saw something that's typical for OLED displays, some kind of ghosting and black smearing. So, like for example, I have a bright background, like simply like like here, like the horizon. I see the horizon, and then I see something dark, like a tree. And then if I would move fast, I could see some kind of ghosting, some kind of the black part staying on for a couple of microseconds and having this kind of black smear. So right now, I can't really see it, but here right now, on that rock is super bright, yeah? And the background is very black. And then if I do this here, I can see the black from the background is smearing a bit, and yes, still staying there, even though the rock should now be there when I do this. Is it like a showstopper? No. Normal people would probably not even see it. But VR experts, like me, yes, of course I will look at something like this, right? So yes, there is some black smearing, but it is really like it's not terribly bad. But now that I told you about it, you will be able to see it. Other than that, oh yeah, Mura. Let's talk about Mura. So if I look into the sky and I look for Mura, this kind of, what is Mura? Mura are those, for OLED displays also, like the pixels not shining in the same strength or the same intensity. So, for example, if I look into the sky and we have this, it should be all uniformly blue. Then if you have strong Mura, then it would look like as if you look through a dirty windshield. And I can tell you, a little bit, I have a very, very little bit of it. But it is super, super little. Like really, it's like, even I have to look for it like this. And even if I look for it like this here in the sky, it's tough to see. So it is absolutely not a showstopper at all. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. So it was definitely worse on my PSVR 1. And unfortunately, for these kind of displays, it's not the same for all displays. So it could be that there are some displays who have more Mura and some have less. So it depends on the display maker and the QA to actually take care of that. So for my headset that I have here, they've done an amazing job, and I can hardly even see it. And this is fantastic. So again, this is an amazing picture quality. Like playing in the HP Reverb G2 league. But with better colors, with a better FOV, with an absolutely great brightness level, good controller tracking. I didn't have any problems here. Just in the very beginning, one time it glitched a bit. Wow, really wow. Absolutely fantastic. So, how about the sound? I'm using the built-in in-ear headphones. And for me that's fine. So actually it's good, I would even say. I can use it like this. And I'm coming from these headsets that have, these Index or G2 headphones, right? which float over your ear. Of course, that is even better. But for some, they might actually prefer something like this, where the outside noise is kind of blocked. So yes, I'm going to use the built-in headphones. Because you know what? I don't like it to have two headsets, like the PSVR 2 and then another one on top. It's not so my thing. So for me, I prefer to use the built-in ones. Wow, what an amazing value for $550. Absolutely fantastic. And now, after having seen this and after giving you my first impressions, I'm super happy about it. It's a big step forward for VR, for consumer VR. And people who are new to this and who have this here as their first VR experience, they will be friggin' sold. They will love it. They will love the friggin' all of it. It's magical. It's friggin' magical. I can't wait to play more like this. I love it. I do. It is so good. Thank you, Sony. Thank you for giving this gift of PSVR 2 to us. Yeah. If I'd like to play Kayak Mirage, I would use the PSVR 2. And that's a statement for somebody who has all VR headsets. The picture quality, the comfort, it all comes together. I can't wait to try more games that use the controllers more with the adaptive triggers, and I will do that here on the channel. So please subscribe if you have not yet, and if you want to see more PSVR 2 and VR videos here on the channel. And also click on the bell button so that you don't miss any of our videos. That would be cool. Yeah, I'm happy. I hope you are too. If you're happy too about this video, please give it a thumbs up. That would be cool. If you want to chat with me and the MRTV community, join the MRTV Discord server. We are discussing everything there. It's amazing. And if you want more from me even, you can join the MRTV Elite, my Patreon channel, mrtvelite.com. Yes, I'm happy. Looking forward to see you in many more videos. I believe that's truly everything that I want to say in this first impression video about the visuals of the PSVR 2. Share this video, do all the good stuff, and leave a comment. Please do that. Yes, I know you have to do lots of things here, but leave a comment for the algorithm and let me know, what do you think of the PSVR 2? Are you going to pick one up? Did you enjoy this video? Or simply say hello and tell me where you're from. And that's it. I'm excited, super excited about PSVR 2, and I'm looking forward to see you, or even you, in the next episode. Until then, happy bye-bye. Oh yes, this is good.